before you settle down with an ice cold beer and a piece of pizza to watch our movie. Be sure to leave the lights on.
It's a really interesting script.
You get enough sleep?
Every 10 pages called her on the phone and said, "This is fantastic."
Rough night.
Brett, my character, is an ex-LAPD, retired to Varna in Bulgaria, met a Bulgarian woman and retired there. Went through some tragedy in Los Angeles, had an excuse to leave. And I believe he went on, vacation basically to get away for a while, met a woman and never left. And if you've ever been to Bulgaria, you know why. And he takes a job in Sofia to get away from his house and sort of the pain that he's dealing with in Varna. And when he gets to Sofia to take this security job at this building, it ends up being a really mysterious place. And
I'm Martin Barker, and this here is my associate, Goran Stoichkov. We've been expecting you, Mr. Anderson. Or may I call you Brett?
Brett's good. Wow. Impressive.
Yes.
What kind of business do you guys run out of this place other than 4 apartments in a 3-story building? Sorry for the questions, just old habits die hard.
Come. Let me show you something.
What do you keep back there, King Kong?
Cut. And one more.
One more? Nightworld is an idea that I've been playing with for a couple of years. I was in Sofia, and one day I was walking around and I saw a building that really attracted me. And I thought that this building was very different from the rest of the neighborhood. So a place where people would hide something, like something very secret, something even very scary. A place that would divide the two worlds.
Когато харесахме къщата, за наша радост тя се оказа свободна и можеше да снимаме в нея. Тя е от началото на миналия век строена. Ние искахме да я направим страшна, но също тя си беше. В смисъл, там декора си е готов за тая работа.
This movie has a lot of the elements in it that the classics had, and it's great to have something that's a bit of a throwback. I think the new formulas are getting a little played, and it's really nice to take something back to the way they used to be done. And it's been a long time since I've been on a set and felt like I was back making movies like we did, pre-2000.
На снимачната площадка се говореше на 4 или на 5 езика и мен не ме плаши работата с такива екипи, които са международни, интернационални, защото аз знам, че всеки ще допринесе в работата с своята култура, своя начин на мислене. Това обогатява до голяма степен нещата. Работихме на моменти в доста екстремни ситуации, беше доста студено. Но интересно беше, че цялата тази машина сработи без абсолютно никакъв проблем. Все едно не се събираме за първи филм всичките тези хора заедно, сякаш това се случва за 5-6 път.
Me sentí muy identificado con el tipo de historia y con la temática que es con un horror más de adulto. No me refiero al tema como que sea de adulto del tema de violencia, sino que es como más trabajado. Y además como que tiene ciertos rasgos de Lovecraft y horror como de videojuegos, eso como que eso me gusta. Y después de a poco se fue formando, base a la idea, llegó como a una cosa completamente diferente que yo pensaba, pero fue a favor. Cambió mucho en base a lo que yo pensaba, pero yo por la experiencia que tengo siempre uno parte en base a una idea, una expectativa y después uno va centrándolo. Y ahí uno va buscando y sale de repente algo completamente diferente, pero favorable. El caso fue casi 100% fiel a lo que leí, pero a nivel como gráfico, visual, casi 100%, pero el arte fue para mejor, porque yo imaginaba algo más, no tan como old school, sino algo más modernista.
After a few days of working with Patrizio, I sort of sensed his visual style. There's a kind of storyboarding to his eye, and I think that comes from his work as an illustrator of graphic novels and comic books. Well, I couldn't put this one down. There was something familiar about it, and yet it was engrossing and compelling to read and original. I think if I had to describe it, I'd call it an occult thriller.
It has so many good characters, so many good twists.
Well, I think we told a universal ghost story that has, that is easy to follow and that has its own appeal.
So many horror movies, they do the same thing, and it's the same thing is thrashed out over and over again. But I actually like this movie because I thought that the script gave you something that you can actually investigate.
Focus on doing something different and hopefully something completely different.
This whole Enochian alphabet, it's something that made me want to go on the internet straight away and start looking up these symbols. And these symbols they're real, and you should look them up.
At my age, one thing that attracts me is the role, and I get to play a sort of eccentric, blind ex-night watchman with just a sprinkling of Van Helsing.
Martin, my character, is very proper. He's British, probably from London, but at the end of the day, he's a money man, and without giving too much away, to keep Martin around, you have to pay him.
Zara, my character, is quite me. I think that she's something very beautiful, something very innocent, and she's quite a thing.
It is my first movie in this genre, and it was very interesting experience for me. It was a real joy to see how this is coming to life when we were shooting the movie.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Fue tal cual como yo me imaginaba. Un actor de años de trabajo, sabe tal cual lo que quiere hacer, tiene su forma de trabajo, tiene su metodología que no se la puedes cambiar porque ya forjó su carrera en base a eso. Pero también una persona que te aporta, pero es una persona que te aporta mucho porque tiene ideas que a mí, para solucionar escenas, que ya te aportan. O sea, tiene ideas que es muy rápidas, que favorecen el trabajo en escena. Así que yo feliz, además, aparte que es como un ícono del género, de terror.
The first couple of days I was kind of frustrated, and I was so scary because I had to be on the same level as these actors are for years.
Jason London was very attracted by his character, by the script, so it was easy to put the film together, to cast together.
Jason is a very experienced actor, especially in this genre, and he was helping everybody on the set.
Trying to make everything look better and better, even could say perfect.
We were cutting some stuff, cutting some words, putting some others. It was a quite an experience. He's very nice and gentle and very talented actor.
Много се впечатлих от Джейсън Лондон, който имаше няколко от снимачните дни, в които беше температура, беше доста болен. Изключителен професионалист. Дума не каза, стоя през цялото време там, не искаше и дубльор, който да го замества, искаше да си изиграе ролята, което за мен са важни показатели за това колко добър професионалист е този, с който работиш. Robert
Englund.
Robert Englund, or AKA Freddy Krueger.
Amazing so far.
Да участва, се развълнувахме всички, защото да имаш една такава икона във филма си винаги е безценно.
He's an absolute legend in the horror sector and genre.
No other than Robert Englund could play that part. Robert Englund is in fact maybe the last horror icon of the film industry.
Every once in a while, someone comes along where you turn back into that little kid again. And you know, when I found out I was going to be working with Robert, that was one thing. And then to meet the guy who's just incredible.
He has so much energy inside him. He works with details. He explains a lot. He helps.
Усечително зареждащ човек, който обича да говори, обича да живее, обича да се снима.
And it's got more energy than the rest of us combined.
This is definitely one of these movies that you have to watch just for his performance.
For me, it's an incredible privilege.
I went all the way to Sofia, Bulgaria on this one, a city I've worked in several times and really like.
Bulgaria is a very hip place. They bring lots of movies constantly. So it's all there on the map. It's considered one of those places that eventually end up shooting a film.
I'd love to come back to Bulgaria as often as possible. You know, it feels like home a little bit here. So I really have been loving it.
But it also has this thriving contemporary city that is also surrounds an ancient old town, which is quite beautiful and fun to visit, and the people are great.
Para mí es un público amplio, porque la película no tiene algo tan gráfico, independiente que ahora las películas y los niños ya se crían con violencia desde los 5 años, pero el rango es amplio, no sé, de 12 a... no, de 12 no sé, de 15, 14 hasta el público que aún consume cine, pero no soy como el mejor persona que puede decir qué típico público es.
It's not all of the time. It's not bloody. I like the fact that there is suspense. That there is like moments when the audience doesn't know where the story will go.
If you have an appreciation at all for the classics, this is going to be something you're going to enjoy.
Fun, it's scary, very scary, and it's nothing they ever seen before.
Sitting on the edge of your seat, and it's something that kind of grabs you in the beginning and it keeps you interested, and the payoff is fantastic. And that's all I have to say is, you know, stick around for it because the payoff is worth it.
Definitely into atmosphere, tension. I think that Nightworld delivers.
Everything you watch is real, and everything you watch, unfortunately, exists. Do not watch this alone at night, or if you're remotely scared.